Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey there.
Today we're in the Human Resources office at Cypress Cove, Fort Myers, Florida. And we have Melissa Winter, and you're the HR recruiter.
I am.
Yeah. I've been to a recruiter before, but it was in the Army. Courtney, Manager of Human Resources.
Yep.
And Drummond Kamel. Did I get that last name right?
You got it right.
Yeah. I bet you were teased in high school, weren't
Oh, you would not be the first person to say camel.
And Drummond is the Vice President of Human Resources. Drummond, can you explain to the camera what the function of HR is at Cypress Cove?
Sure. Yeah, our team really works as a number of different roles. We're kind of like an internal consultant to the management team on employee relations matters, employment law matters. We get involved in workers' compensation claims, employment, all types of different recruitment strategies, partnering with schools in the area to expose people to our industry.
And Courtney, how many total people are in HR?
There's 4 of us in total. So the 2 that aren't on the video is Amy, our HR generalist, and then Julie, our benefits coordinator.
Okay.
And she left me out. So we're
5 of us.
There's 5.
Look at that.
Is there 5 of us? I guess there is.
Look at that.
We're small but mighty, as I like to call us.
Yeah. Do you handle all 3 of the corporations
Yes, we do.
out of this office?
Yep.
The 3 corporations being Cypress Cove, Cypress at Home, Cypress Living.
Yep.
Can you just give a brief synopsis of each one of those corporations?
Sure. Cypress Living is kind of set up like a management group. We provide consultation to both the entities. We also have an advisor group within Cypress Living. Cypress Cove is our continuing care retirement community here on the campus of Health Park, and Cypress at Home provides home care, Medicare certified home health services, and also medical services on campus.
Melissa, what's the room we're sitting in right now? What's this room used for?
This room, I would say, you used it for off-cycle orientations. You'll use it for sometimes Julie, our benefits coordinator, will come in and talk about benefits, whether or not the office is busy, with people in it. What else do we do in here?
Well, employees come down for training. We have
Yep.
Relias training over our e-learning platform. They can come down here and do training in a quiet location.
You've got a nice bulletin board too.
We do have a nice bulletin board up there with all of our required labor law posters and different flyers letting employees know what's available.
What really prompted me to do this interview, besides you're such nice people in here, is sometimes at the dining room. I'll go down to the dining room and I'm wanting to eat, and I'm told there'll be a short wait. And I look in the dining room and I see empty tables, and I say, well, what's the wait for? And they would say, we're short-handed. And I thought, or I assumed that meant that we were short on staff. But then I ran into you that same day, and you said, or it could be somebody phoned in this morning and isn't showing up.
Yeah, we project all the departments project schedules based on needs, but when people call off last second, it throws a curveball.
Yeah.
So you go to any restaurant, when team members call off, the others pick up the slack. So that could cause some of the delays in there. But currently, we're in a good place staffing wise. We've got a really good group on board.
We're recording in February 2025, and in all the different departments it takes to run here at Cypress Cove, how are we on staffing?
I think we're in a really good spot staffing-wise. I think in total we only have about 10 open positions, which would encompass all of the nursing positions and servers, bartenders, and then maintenance.
As well as home care.
And home care.
That also includes on-call positions.
Yeah.
Yep.
So any of our part-time staff that maybe don't have full schedules here but only come in when we have a lot of call-offs, or may only work 1 or 2 weekends a month just to get some hours in with us and keep some of the good benefits that we do offer here.
Yeah. Now, in February of 2025, a new immigration law has come out and much tighter on the employees. But I imagine you people already do a tremendous amount of screening to make sure you don't have a problem here.
It really didn't impact us. All of our employees go through E-Verify to make sure they're legal to work in the United States. So we really weren't impacted by the recent immigration issues that are popping up. In recruiting, we talked to the other day, recruiting's changed a lot over the years. I started here in 2005. We were mainly recruiting through the newspaper. No one recruits through the newspaper today.
We could try.
Everything with the employment section of the newspaper is almost non-existent.
That's funny, you started in 2005. That's exactly the same year I left the business world.
Okay.
And so at that time, when I needed employees, I had Help Wanted ad in the newspaper or the weekly. And on our own radio station. We got a lot that way. And temp agencies were really big. They still big today?
Yes, they are. We don't use them too much here because we like to bring our staff on internal and get them all of the right benefits and right growth with us. But every so often we sometimes reach out and find good connections that way.
Okay. Well, let's leave this office and you can show me the rest of the offices, and I would be curious to see some of the tools that you work with to attract people here today.
Sure.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Welcome to the HR office.
Oh boy.
So as you come in, this is where our lovely HR generalist sits, Amy Pence. She is wonderful. This is where a lot of the onboarding happens and a lot of our background checks over here. And then this is our heavy duty printer over here. This is where our boss kind of sits every now and then when she's not at this CRG building.
We can inspect everything inside of her purse. No,
I don't think you should do that.
we won't do that.
And over here is our benefits coordinator. This is where Julie Funk sits. She is wonderful. She is out on PTO at the moment.
Would explain the dark office.
Yes.
But she's having a happy day.
She had a happy birthday last week.
we can roll.
You
And
skipped my favorite part, a
this-
purple on the fridge.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped our favorite part.
Your
My
favorite-
daughter is decorated on the fridge with magnets.
We've got babies
Oh,
or baby.
well, who is that?
That is Courtney's daughter. She is 2 years old.
She's our next recruiting specialist.
Last time I
Yes.
saw her,
Yeah, we're
she
gonna
was
bring her-
riding a trolley in the Peppermint Parade.
Yep.
We're going to bring her to job fairs.
Okay.
All right. And this is my
Go for the
office.
sympathy.
That's
angle.
right.
Melissa's office?
Yes, this is the recruiter's office. This is where the magic happens. And I'll just share a little bit of kind of what I do. Right now I have our website up, our careers site, which is cypressliving.org, Cypress Cove job openings. cypressliving.org/careers. And this is where you have Cypress Cove careers, Cypress Living careers, and Cypress at Home careers, where you can kind of click in and see the different job openings.
So anybody can access that site.
Yes, anyone can access that site, and if you click on one of these links, let's say CNA, you can see exactly what the job entails if you are interested in that job opportunity.
This is also the same site when we're at job fairs, we're referring applicants to go to.
Exactly. And then on the right side of my screen, I have a Paycor, which is our applicant tracking system. And this is what I'm in every single day, where I can see where the people are in the background checks after Amy Pence pushes them through, or if, let's say, someone applied for a CNA for assisted living memory care. Oh, I got to sign back in. I'll click on this and I'll get to see all the names of everyone that applied, or if they are in a background check in the system as well.
Explain background checks and
So
how long they take.
the background check, depending on if someone's lived in a couple different states, depending on what they're looking for, it could take hopefully only about a week. Let's say if we're crossing our fingers, only about a week. But once the background check is pushed by Amy, that's when they will get their drug screens done. We have a level 2 background for our fingerprints as well. They also check employment verifications. So we do a lot in the background check to make sure that, you know, we're making sure that the residents are safe, and whoever is caring for the residents, you know, it's who we want to work here. But yeah, the background check hopefully would take about a week once everything is done. You want to add anything to it? Or?
Now, when you find this person that you would like to bring in, do you tell them that we want you pending background checks? I mean, or do you have to wait until the background checks before you say, we'd like you to work for us?
Nope. So we make the offer of employment once we meet with the interview and complete the interview. We make the offer of employment. We let them know it is pending the background screening results and drug screen results. So once they finish the interview, the manager calls HR. We process the paperwork. We send them a few emails to get the process going. And then Amy follows up with them once everything is clear to get them scheduled for orientation over at CRG.
What other sources of recruitment do you have?
Yep. So we actually post our jobs on Indeed, as well as Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, as well as LinkedIn. And I'm trying to think what else. We partner with the schools a lot, as Drummond said earlier. So we will be posting on different job boards like FSW, around the corner, FGCU, and as well as the tech schools like Fort Myers Tech and Cape Coral Technical College as well.
I think you do some internships too, don't you?
Yes, we do. We're currently, right now, we run different internships for CNAs, LPNs, and RNs to get their clinical hours, and then we also help subsidize their certifications. And then right now we do have 2 cook interns in the back of the house right now for culinary.
Yeah, we're also looking to expand that in the area of resident life within our activities team, and to try to get more students on our campus.
How many employees come from employees you already have?
The referral source, I don't have a number off the top of my head, but
I would say about every orientation, because I will track the referrals every orientation. I would say, let's say if we have about 5 people in orientation, 2 or 3 out of that are referred by our employees.
yeah, so roughly a third of our referrals come from internal sources.
Yeah.
Which
in
is
some cases
great.
we have whole families here
Yes,
almost.
we
you
do.
know?
We do. We've got
Husband, wife, and child.
We've got husband, wife, children all together, and they also take advantage of our scholarship programs, where we also have at times mother and daughter both gone back to school to advance their education.
Yeah. Do we use our own Facebook?
Oh yeah.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, which is a great segue into talking about our wonderful marketing team. We love our marketing team. We love to pair with them, and they will be posting on LinkedIn as well as Facebook and Instagram, and they'll curate wonderful posts for us, and as well as partnering with Wink News and putting out commercials for us. I've been on a couple commercials. Drummond's been on a couple commercials too.
I've been on a couple
You
commercials.
have.
That's right.
Yes. So we love our marketing department very well, and we love to partner with them as well.
Yeah, we're trying all sorts of different strategies to get our name out there, out in the community, and social media is a huge platform.
Is there anything that I have not asked today that you want residents to know?
Wow, I think first that comes to mind is just the appreciation of the generosity for our scholarship program. That has allowed so many of our employees to go back to school, and then when it was opened up to their dependents, even if they're not employees here, it's another retention strategy to allow to keep our employees intact, whether they're going back to school or their kids are going back to school.
You got a lot of resources to touch here. Okay, well, thank you very much for the tour.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
I enjoyed it.
Take care.